Hey, what's going on guys? Kami here back with another video. Now, if you already know how to get technology points, skip to this point in the video, or use the chapters down below. Now, for anyone still here, during your playthrough of Palworld, you'll level up, unlock fast travel points, and obtain technology manuals. These technology points are essential for progressing through this game. Each time you level up, you'll unlock 6 technology points. Unlocking new fast travels will grant you a single point, and technology manuals are hard to find books, which will grant you 1 to 3 points depending on the rarity of the book. In this video, I'll be telling you how to automate the process of unlocking these said books, which segues pretty nicely into Okay, so unfortunately the very first requirement is level 56. This is for the pallet disassembly conveyor. If you're not level 56, I hate to break it to you, but you can't do this AFK farm. You could try using the butcher knife, aka the meat cleaver, to manually butcher the pallets if you wish to do that, but it makes it slow and you can't automate that, so yeah, just keep that in mind. So if you didn't know already, some pals have a rare drop chance in their loophole to drop a technical manual. And whilst many pals have a 1% chance to drop a 1-point manual, only 3 pals in the game have a 10% chance of dropping a innovative technical manual, which is the manual that gives you 2 points per book. But for the sake of this video, only 2 pals matter for this automated farm, which are Lylene Noct and Shadowbeak. The reason why we don't want Anubis is because he only has a 5% chance to drop the manuals. And we don't want the vase version of Lylene because she won't work at night. And with that being said, the choice is now yours to choose which one you want. The difference between the two is they have different drops. So Shadowbeak can drop carbon fiber and palmetto ingots, and Lylene can drop beautiful flowers and low-grade medical supplies. So the choice is yours. Now, if you don't have a Lylene Noct, you can get her by breeding the vase version of Lylene with a Menacing, or obviously Lylene Noct with another Lylene Noct. Additionally, you can find her spawns on the bottom left quadrant of the World Tree map. And as for Shadowbeak, you can no longer obtain them through breeding with the 1.0 update. I'm not sure why, but if you know why, let me know down below in the comments. But yeah, you can obtain them through the Wildlife Sanctuary 3, which here are the coordinates for that. And it is worth noting that this is the only location that you can get a Shadowbeak, so be wary of that. Another thing to be wary of is the patrol drones. They are level 80 and they hurt a lot, so don't get spotted by them. Now that we have either Lylene or Shadowbeak, you're going to assign them to a breeding farm via the monitoring stand. Now depending on your level, the monitoring stand might be different, but just choose the highest one for your level. Now that we have the monitoring stand, we're just going to click fix assignment mode. We're going to scroll all the way down to the breeding farm and choose either Lylene or Shadowbeak as the parents. Okay, now that we assign the 2 pals to the breeding farm, they should breed. If they don't, it's probably because you have 2 males or 2 females. So what you can do is you can go to a pal's surgery table to change the gender. Also make sure you're stocked up on cakes or else the breeding process won't finish. Vegetable cakes are the best cakes in this instance, and then we have the special cake as well, which I'll go over here in a little bit. If you don't have the pal surgery table unlocked, you can unlock it at technology level 38, as well as the vegetable cake at technology level 47. Additionally, for this farm, whenever you pick up the eggs, you're going to want to have Grintail in your party. At base, he increases the percentage of you receiving an extra egg whenever you pick up an egg by 50%. Now if you use star fruit on him or you condense him to a 4-star, this will be increased to 75%, so definitely have him on your team whenever you pick up eggs. Also make sure you have the Grintail saddle. You will not, I repeat, get the partner perk if you don't have the saddle on, so definitely make sure to craft this. It's dirt cheap, so just go make it real quick. Now that you have all the eggs, make sure you pick them up with Grintail in your party. and throw them into the best egg incubator you have unlocked. For me, that's the large incubator because I can't currently make the best one, but if you do have the ancient hatchery, it automates everything, so make sure you use that if you can. Now, here are all the lively knocks I got, and you might notice it only took me a second to incubate. That's because of my world settings, so just be worried that it might be different for you. The last absolute essential thing on this list is the PAL disassembly conveyor. You can unlock this at technology level 56, and you absolutely need this for the AFK farm. This is a hard requirement. Remember that special cake from earlier? Well, it's going to come in handy now. The special cake has the chance to inherit multiple passive perks from the parents, which after enough breeding, you might unlock one of these 2 passive perks. The first one is Lavish Hospitality, which increases this specific PAL's drop rates by 100%, and Service Minded does the same exact thing, but it's 50%. Now keep in mind that these perks are only active when you catch a PAL or when you butcher a PAL. So with the total bonus of 150% with both perks, it'd be foolish not to have these 2 perks on both of the parents, so that they have the chance to pass down those perks to the child when you butcher them. Now another thing that you can do that'll really speed up the breeding process is to make sure both of the parents have philanthropists, which effectively cuts the breeding process by half. It makes the 5-minute process for each egg all the way down to 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and when both of the parents have it, it puts it all the way down to 1 minute and 40 seconds per egg. So definitely make sure you have this on both of the parents. Okay, so unlike a breeding party build, that sounded wrong. We do not want to run Bronze Cherry Aqua or the base version of Bronze Cherry because they increase the chances of the eggs become an alpha PAL, which is normally a good thing. But if the Lightning or Shadow Beak is an alpha, their loot pool is larger and they won't drop the manuals as often. So the choice is yours when it comes to that. If you purely want technology manuals, then absolutely do not run Bronze Cherries at all. But if you're in the end game and you don't mind the ancient relics and the other drops, then yeah, sure, put them on. Okay, now that we finally have everything set up, the cycle begins. Collect any eggs from the breeding farm with Grintail equipped, incubate the eggs, butcher the newly born newborns into the disassembly conveyor, collect their loot, and enjoy the technical manuals, and have fun exploring Palworld while this farm works in the background for you. And that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, of course. This video took me over 9 hours to make, so I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you. Have a great one.